Go ahead and enjoy those fresh blueberries from your garden, but don't make these 10 dangerous mistakes, especially if you're over 60. They could quietly cause serious harm to your health without you even realizing it. Blueberries are often called a miracle berry, a true symbol of healthy living. And they deserve that reputation. When eaten the right way, they can sharpen your memory, protect your eyesight, strengthen your heart, and even slow down the aging process that quietly steals your energy and independence as the years go by. What if the way you're eating this so-called superfruit is actually putting your heart, liver, and brain at risk? According to studies funded by the U.S. National Institute on Aging and Tufts University, when blueberries are processed, stored, or eaten incorrectly, they can lose up to 80% of their protective antioxidants, turning into a sweet snack that looks healthy but offers almost no real nutrition. And who suffers the most? Adults over 60. Because as we age, our bodies process sugar less efficiently, our gut lining becomes more fragile, and the medications we take daily can interfere with the very nutrients inside these berries. In today's video, we're pulling back the curtain on this hidden truth. Backed by peer-reviewed medical research, we'll reveal 10 common blueberry mistakes that can lead to severe allergic reactions, dangerous drug interactions, and even life-threatening complications in people over 60. Before we begin, leave a comment below and tell us where you're watching from. We read every comment and will reply with personalized health tips to support your wellness journey after 60. And now, without keeping you waiting any longer, let's get started. Mistake number 1. Ignoring blueberry allergies. For most people, blueberries seem completely harmless, sweet, healthy, and full of antioxidants. But once you're over 60, your immune system doesn't react the same way it used to. It becomes more unpredictable. And if you're taking immune-suppressing medications or living with chronic conditions, even a handful of blueberries can become a hidden danger. Inside each berry are tiny proteins and pollen particles that in sensitive individuals, the body mistakes for harmful invaders. When this happens, the immune system overreacts, releasing chemicals that trigger a severe whole-body allergic reaction known as anaphylaxis. Symptoms can appear within minutes: itching or tingling in the mouth and throat, swelling of the lips or tongue, and hives across the skin. But what follows can be far more dangerous. Breathing may become difficult, blood pressure can plummet, and dizziness or loss of consciousness can occur. What starts as a simple snack can quickly turn into a life-threatening emergency. Medical research has confirmed that older adults face a significantly higher risk of severe or fatal anaphylaxis. A 2022 study published in Current Opinion in Allergy and Clinical Immunology found that seniors are more vulnerable because of age-related changes in immune response, existing heart conditions, and delayed recognition of early symptoms. Another clinical review noted that slower reaction times and underestimating the first warning signs are major contributors to fatal outcomes in people over 60. If you've ever had allergic reactions to other berries like strawberries, raspberries, or blackberries, start cautiously with blueberries, just a small amount, and pay attention to how your body responds. Even mild itching or swelling is a sign to stop immediately. If you have a history of severe allergies or previous anaphylaxis, always carry your doctor-prescribed epinephrine auto-injector, such as an EpiPen. Keep it within easy reach, and make sure family members or caregivers know how to use it. And if you ever experience shortness of breath, throat swelling, or dizziness after eating blueberries, act fast. Quick medical attention can mean the difference between life and death. Even nature's healthiest foods can become dangerous for a few. Knowing your body and responding quickly is the key to protecting your health and your life. Mistake number 2: buying non-organic blueberries. You may think all blueberries are equally good for you, but that's far from the truth. For adults over 60, the kind of blueberry you choose can make the difference between nourishing your body and slowly filling it with hidden toxins. What's meant to protect your heart and brain could over time quietly do the opposite. According to the Environmental Working Group's 2023 Dirty Dozen report, blueberries remain among the fruits most contaminated with pesticides. Conventional samples tested positive for over 50 different chemical residues, including organophosphates, toxic compounds scientifically linked to memory decline, tremors, and balance problems in older adults. Research published in the Journal of Neurotoxicology confirms that long-term exposure to organophosphates damages brain cells and accelerates age-related cognitive deterioration. As we age, this danger becomes even greater. Seniors naturally have a weakened blood-brain barrier, the brain's defense wall against toxins. Once that barrier thins, harmful chemicals from non-organic fruit can more easily slip through inflaming brain tissue and worsening memory and coordination. Combine that with slower liver and kidney function, which filter toxins less effectively, and your body becomes a magnet for pesticide buildup. And here's the unsettling truth: washing doesn't fix it. Many pesticides don't just coat the surface. They soak into the soft flesh of the berry during farming. So even if you rinse them thoroughly, the chemicals remain inside every bite. The solution is simple but powerful: choose organic whenever possible. Certified organic blueberries are grown without the neurotoxic pesticides that harm aging brains and nervous systems. Studies from the National Institute of Environmental Health Sciences show that switching to organic produce can drastically lower pesticide levels in the bloodstream in just a few days. If organic berries seem pricey, look for local farms where you can ask about their growing methods, or try planting your own in small containers or garden beds. Think of it this way: those few extra dollars aren't just for flavor. They're an investment in your memory balance and long-term independence. When you eat blueberries, you want antioxidants and anthocyanins to protect your body, not a cocktail of chemicals slowly wearing it down. Choose wisely. Your brain will thank you for it. Mistake number 3. Waiting too long to wash your blueberries. They look spotless, don't they? Many people think I'll just rinse them right before eating. Why wash them early and make them mushy in the fridge? Waiting too long to wash your blueberries is one of the most dangerous mistakes seniors can make. According to the Environmental Working Group's annual Dirty Dozen report, blueberries consistently rank among the most pesticide-contaminated fruits in the market. These residues go far beyond simple chemicals. They include toxic compounds linked to memory loss, hormonal imbalance, nerve weakness, and chronic fatigue. A 2022 study published in Environmental Health Perspectives found that regular exposure to agricultural pesticides was associated with cognitive decline and increased risk of Parkinson's-like symptoms in adults over 60. Pesticides used on blueberries are designed to stick to survive rain and resist rinsing during farming. When you store unwashed berries in the fridge for several days, those sticky toxins don't just stay on the surface. They slowly seep into the soft skin, embedding deeper where they're nearly impossible to remove later. For younger people, this might not cause immediate harm, but for those over 60, the risks multiply. The gut lining becomes thinner, making it easier for toxins to enter the bloodstream. The nervous system grows more sensitive, and the blood-brain barrier, your brain's natural defense, weakens with age, allowing harmful chemicals to penetrate areas they once couldn't. Over time, these invisible residues can quietly drain your energy, impair memory, and accelerate the aging of your brain. So what's the fix? The solution is simple, and science supports it. Research from the Journal of Food Science shows that using a baking soda solution is one of the most effective ways to remove pesticide residues from fruits and vegetables. Here's how to do it. Mix 1 teaspoon of baking soda into a large bowl of water. Soak your blueberries for 10 to 15 minutes, then rinse gently under cool running water. After that, dry them carefully with a paper towel and store them in a breathable glass container lined with clean paper. This simple habit doesn't just remove far more pesticides than a quick rinse, it also keeps your berries fresher for longer. For those over 60, this small change can make a life-changing difference, turning your blueberries back into the memory-boosting, heart-protecting superfood they're meant to be, instead of a hidden source of toxins. Mistake number 4. Eating moldy or contaminated blueberries. They look small, harmless, and even a bit charming when overripe, but a single moldy blueberry can become a silent threat to your health, especially after 60. Blueberries spoil faster than most fruits because of their thin skins and high moisture content, creating the perfect breeding ground for bacteria and mold. And once mold takes hold, it spreads invisibly long before you can see those fuzzy white or green spots on the surface. Here's why it's dangerous. Mold growing on blueberries produces mycotoxins, toxic substances like aflatoxin and ochratoxin, which have been proven to damage the liver, kidneys, and immune system. Research published in the World Journal of Hepatology confirms that chronic exposure to aflatoxins can increase the risk of liver damage and even liver cancer. For seniors with weaker immunity, these toxins can trigger full-body poisoning fatigue or dangerous infections that are often mistaken for simple digestive issues. But mold isn't the only enemy. Blueberries that are poorly washed or stored can harbor bacteria such as Salmonella, Listeria, monocytogenes, or E. coli. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC) has repeatedly reported outbreaks of foodborne illness linked to contaminated berries. For older adults, especially those with diabetes, cancer, or compromised immune systems, these infections can lead to sepsis, meningitis, or even death. The danger lies in how quickly contamination spreads. You might think tossing out a single moldy berry is enough, but that's a common mistake. Microscopic spores spread rapidly through the entire container, even when the other berries still look perfect. And washing won't always save them once mold has begun to grow. So how can you protect yourself? First, never eat blueberries that show any signs of mold, even if only 1 or 2 berries look spoiled. It's safer to discard the whole batch than risk invisible contamination. Second, avoid washing blueberries before refrigeration. Added moisture accelerates mold growth. Instead, store them unwashed in a breathable container at 0 4°C, 39°C, and wash only before eating. For an effective science-backed cleaning method, soak them in a mixture of baking soda or diluted vinegar for a few minutes before rinsing with cool water. Studies in the Journal of Food Protection show this approach removes far more bacteria than plain water alone. Finally, consume within 7 to 10 days for the best safety and nutritional value. Think of it this way: your blueberries should heal, not harm. Handle them with the same care you give to your health. Because for seniors, one overlooked moldy berry could be far more dangerous than it looks. Mistake number 5. Eating blueberries without the skin. It might seem harmless, even practical, to peel blueberries or rely on smoothies, muffins, or jams where the skin is broken down or removed. Many older adults do this because they find whole blueberries tough to chew, or they believe removing the skin makes digestion easier. But here's the surprising truth: when you discard the skin, you're throwing away nearly 80% of the berry's healing power. That deep blue-purple hue that makes blueberries so beautiful isn't just for show. It comes from anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that live almost entirely in the skin, not the soft flesh inside. These compounds are what give blueberries their reputation as memory food, and one of nature's most protective brain boosters. Scientific research has shown that anthocyanins improve blood flow to the brain, shield the retina from oxidative damage, and reduce inflammation throughout the body. Three key factors that determine how well we age. Without the skin, however, blueberries lose most of these benefits. What's left is mostly natural sugar and water, a food that raises blood sugar quickly but provides little protection for your heart eyes or memory. A 2019 study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that seniors who ate whole blueberries with their skins experienced 2.5 times greater improvement in visual sharpness and night vision than those who consumed processed or peeled blueberries. Another review from Nutrients confirmed that anthocyanins in blueberry skin help maintain neural communication, slowing cognitive decline in older adults. So what's the best way to eat them? Simple, always enjoy blueberries, whole, raw, and with their skins intact. If you prefer frozen ones, avoid thawing them in hot water or microwaving, as heat destroys the delicate polyphenols in the skin. Instead, rinse them gently under cool water and add them straight to yogurt, oatmeal, or smoothies. And if you love baked goods, don't mix blueberries into the batter. Add them fresh on top after baking to preserve their antioxidants. Think of the blueberry skin as natural armor, a protective shell that not only guards the fruit, but also strengthens your memory, eyesight, and circulation. Remove it, and you're not eating a superfood anymore, just fruit sugar with its best defenses stripped away. Mistake number 6. Storing blueberries the wrong way. You might spend good money on the freshest organic blueberries at the market, but if you store them the wrong way, you could be turning one of nature's most powerful superfoods into a gut-wrecking hazard within just a couple of days. Blueberries are among the most delicate fruits nature gives us. Unlike bananas or apples, they don't have a thick protective skin. That means they spoil faster, lose nutrients faster, and can even grow invisible mold before you realize it. Research from the University of Georgia found that improper storage can cause blueberries to lose up to 40% of their vitamin C and antioxidants in just 48 hours, nearly half their benefits gone in 2 days. Even worse, mold spores can start spreading in that same short window. You might not see them, but they release toxins that irritate the gut, trigger inflammation, and even worsen joint pain, a common issue for older adults. Take Harold, 72. He used to keep his blueberries in a tightly sealed plastic container at the back of his fridge, thinking that was the best way to keep them fresh. Within 2 days, the berries had turned soft and watery, and he started feeling bloated and uncomfortable after breakfast. At first, he assumed it was just his digestion acting up with age, but later tests showed mold toxins from spoiled fruit. Once he switched to proper storage, the bloating disappeared and he noticed a big boost in his overall energy. So how should you store them properly? Step 1. Check your berries as soon as you get home. Remove any that look soft, leaking, or moldy. One bad berry can spoil the rest. Step 2. Don't rinse your blueberries before storing. Even a bit of moisture can invite mold. Wash them only right before eating. Step 3. Keep them in a shallow, airy container. A glass dish or one lined with paper towels works best. Skip sealed bags or tight lids that trap moisture. Step 4. Store them in the fridge with some airflow. A little ventilation keeps your berries firm, fresh, and nutrient-rich for days. Handled this way, blueberries can stay fresh for up to 10 days without losing their nutritional punch. Think of your blueberries like medicine. They only work if you treat them right. For older adults working to maintain memory muscle strength or eye health, every bit of vitamin C and anthocyanin counts. Don't let careless storage erase the very benefits you're paying for. Treat your blueberries with care, and they'll reward you with sharper focus, steadier energy, and a happier, healthier gut. Mistake number 7. Pairing blueberries with pineapple. A sour mix for your stomach. At first glance, blueberries and pineapple seem like a perfect combination, bright, juicy, and bursting with antioxidants. You'll see them side by side in fruit bowls, layered in smoothies, or tossed together in immune-boosting salads. On paper, they sound like a nutritional dream team. Blueberries provide anthocyanins and vitamin C, protecting the brain, eyes, and heart, while pineapple offers bromelain, an enzyme known to ease joint pain, fight inflammation, and support digestion. But here's the hidden truth. Few people know, when eaten together, this pairing can quietly backfire, especially for adults over 60. The problem lies in their combined acidity. Both fruits are naturally acidic, but when mixed, their acid levels double. What feels like a refreshing mix for younger people can turn into a harsh challenge for older digestive systems. As we age, digestion slows down, the stomach lining becomes thinner, and conditions like acid reflux, gastritis, or ulcers are more common. For seniors, this double dose of acid can trigger bloating, burning sensations in the chest, or waves of nausea. Even if you've never been diagnosed with digestive issues, this combination can still cause discomfort, particularly if eaten in large amounts or on an empty stomach. A 2021 review in the World Journal of Gastroenterology found that older adults experience up to 40% less acid tolerance compared to younger individuals, making them more vulnerable to irritation from acidic foods. This explains why some people develop reflux or indigestion after eating fruit combinations that once felt harmless. Take Mata 67, for example. She began making a detox smoothie each morning using blueberries, pineapple, and spinach. Within weeks, she started waking up at night with severe acid reflux that disrupted her sleep. Her doctor later explained that the acidic mix was overwhelming her stomach's ability to neutralize acid. When she began eating blueberries with oatmeal in the morning and saving pineapple for the afternoon, her symptoms disappeared completely. The fix is simple: enjoy both fruits, but not together. Give your digestive system 45 to 60 minutes between them. This small window allows your body to handle one acid load before introducing another. It's a gentle, natural way to keep your stomach balanced while still enjoying the benefits of both superfoods. For older adults, where comfort and nutrient absorption are crucial for maintaining energy, this minor adjustment can make all the difference. Sometimes the healthiest foods don't just depend on what you eat, but how and when you eat them. Mistake number 8. Eating blueberries in processed yogurt cups. A small cup of blueberry yogurt from the grocery store, smooth, creamy, and swirled with that deep purple hue that screams, healthy choice. You peel back the foil and feel good about your decision. But most of these so-called blueberry yogurts are misleading you. A 2020 investigation by the Environmental Working Group, EWG, revealed that many popular blueberry yogurt brands contain less than 2% real blueberries. That's right, just a trace of fruit extract or puree, barely enough to earn the word blueberry on the label. The rest is a mix of added sugars, cornstarch thickeners, artificial flavors, and chemical dyes designed to mimic the color and taste of real fruit. Why does this matter so much for seniors? Because instead of nourishing your brain and muscles, these yogurts deliver a sugar bomb in disguise. The average flavored blueberry yogurt contains about 18 grams of added sugar, It's more than 4 teaspoons hidden in a single cup. Your blood sugar spikes sharply, then crashes, leaving you feeling drained, foggy, and craving more sugar later in the day. Studies from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition show that repeated sugar spikes in older adults accelerate insulin resistance, impair memory, and contribute to age-related fatigue. Meanwhile, your liver struggles to process the excess fructose, leading to fat accumulation around the belly and organs, what doctors call visceral fat, the most dangerous kind. High sugar intake also blocks your body's ability to absorb anthocyanins, the antioxidants in blueberries that protect brain cells and reduce inflammation. For those over 60, this combination can quietly fuel weight gain, brain fog, and faster muscle loss. A 2019 study from Harvard's T.H. Chan School of Public Health found that people who regularly consumed high-sugar yogurt products had higher risks of developing type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease, particularly in midlife and beyond. But the solution is refreshingly simple. Skip the processed blueberry yogurts. Choose plain Greek yogurt or kefir and stir in real blueberries, fresh or frozen. You'll get the antioxidants, natural fiber, and probiotics your muscles and brain need without the sugar crash or artificial additives. If you want blueberries to truly fight inflammation, support memory, and preserve independence as you age, make sure they're actually in your bowl, not just printed on the label. Sometimes the healthiest choices aren't about what looks good on the shelf, but what's real on your spoon. Mistake number 9. Pairing blueberries with cucumber. A silent nutrient clash. At first glance, blueberries and cucumbers seem like a perfect pair, one bursting with antioxidants, the other cool, hydrating, and refreshing. You'll find them side by side in fruit salads, infused detox waters, or glow smoothies all over social media. But beneath that picture-perfect combo lies a hidden nutritional conflict that most people, especially older adults, never realize. This innocent-looking duo can actually cancel out one of the most valuable nutrients in blueberries, vitamin C. The culprit is an enzyme found naturally in cucumbers called ascorbate oxidase, also known as ascorbinase. Its role is simple but destructive. It breaks down vitamin C before your body can use it. That's bad news for anyone who eats cucumbers and blueberries together, because blueberries are among nature's richest sources of vitamin C. And for seniors, this nutrient isn't optional, it's essential. Vitamin C stimulates collagen production to maintain firm, elastic skin, strengthens the immune system against infections, supports wound healing, and improves iron absorption to prevent anemia. Now imagine eating your blueberries in a salad with cucumber slices, or blending them into the same smoothie. Instead of delivering antioxidants and vitamin C to your bloodstream, the cucumber's enzyme gets to work first, breaking them down and leaving your body with fewer nutrients and weaker benefits. What looks like a superfood mix on Instagram might actually rob your body of the very protection it needs most after 60. Studies published in the Journal of Food Science and Nutrition show that when foods high in ascorbate oxidase are eaten alongside vitamin C-rich fruits, absorption rates can drop by up to 70%. For older adults whose digestive efficiency naturally declines with age, that loss can mean the difference between a strong immune defense and ongoing fatigue or vulnerability to illness. The fix couldn't be simpler. Enjoy both foods, just not at the same time. Give your body 30 to 60 minutes between eating blueberries and cucumbers. This small timing change allows your system to fully absorb the vitamin C before the cucumber enzyme ever interferes. For older adults managing inflammation, fragile skin, or weak immunity, this tiny adjustment can make a measurable difference in how effectively your body uses nutrients, turning your diet from one that merely looks healthy into one that truly heals from within. Mistake number 10. Eating too many blueberries at once. Here's a truth many older adults don't realize: even the healthiest superfoods can backfire when eaten in excess. And blueberries, those tiny blue gems of nature, are no exception. While they rank low on the glycemic index and are often praised as a safe fruit, eating a large bowl in one sitting, especially at night, can quietly upset your digestion, spike your blood sugar, and disrupt your sleep. Blueberries naturally contain fructose, a fruit sugar. For younger bodies, slight blood sugar fluctuations are easier to manage. But as we age, the pancreas becomes less efficient, insulin sensitivity drops, and digestion slows down. That means what feels like just fruit can overwhelm your system if the serving size is too big. A 2020 study published in Nutrients found that older adults who ate more than 100 grams of blueberries in one sitting, just over half a cup, experienced 37% higher post-meal glucose spikes and more bloating compared to those who spread their portions throughout the day. The problem isn't just sugar. Blueberries also contain natural acids and fiber, which when consumed in large amounts can irritate the stomach and intestines. For seniors with slower digestion, this often leads to gas cramps or diarrhea. Over time, these repeated glucose spikes and crashes can weaken metabolic health and raise the risk of type 2 diabetes, even if fruit is your only indulgence. The good news? The fix is simple. Think smaller and spread it out. Instead of one overflowing bowl, aim for about half a cup per serving 2 or 3 times a day. Add a handful to your morning oatmeal, mix a few into a protein-rich yogurt at lunch, and save a small portion for an afternoon snack. Pairing blueberries with protein or healthy fats, such as nuts, Greek yogurt, or cottage cheese, slows sugar absorption, providing steadier energy and reducing strain on your pancreas. Remember, blueberries are like nature's medicine, powerful and healing, but only when taken in the right dose. One small serving at a time can help protect your memory, your muscles, and your sleep. One big bowl at once can undo all those benefits in a single night. Conclusion: the truth about blueberries and your health. Blueberries have earned their title as nature's miracle fruit. Tiny, powerful, and full of antioxidants, fiber and vitamins that protect your brain, strengthen your muscles, and slow aging. Wash them too late, and you may ingest harmful pesticides. Peel away the skin, and you lose the antioxidants that protect your eyes and memory. Eat too many at once, and you risk digestive issues and sugar spikes. Pair them with pineapple or cucumber, and you can cancel their vitamin C or upset your stomach with acid. And if you're eating processed yogurt cups or non-organic berries, you might be getting more sugar than fruit. After 60, your body demands precision. Every small choice, how you wash, store, or pair your food, either strengthens your health or quietly weakens it. The good news: each of these mistakes is easy to fix. With just a few smart adjustments, blueberries can truly support sharper memory, stronger muscles, and better balance, helping you stay independent longer. So now, it's your turn. Which of these blueberry mistakes have you been making? Were you surprised by any of them? Share your thoughts in the comments. We read every one. If this video helped you, hit like, subscribe to Seniors Health 247, and share it with a friend who loves blueberries. Together, let's help seniors not just age, but thrive.